Hi, my name is Serena Caesar, and I'm with my husband Emmanuel Caesar. And I feel in today's world, with the internet and all this good stuff, we can now really join as one and overcome anything and all obstacles that come our way. Like, we can literally not go to work for a day and everything just stopped. Everything just stopped. Everybody just stopped doing everything. It will have to start over. Like, everything will have to start over. And I'm really glad that the internet came about, because just word to mouth, people can just write it off and be like, oh, they just talking crazy. That's just crazy talk. Oh, there they go with them conspiracies again. But in real life, right now, outside the matrix and outside of all the chaos, we have the internet. Like, we have ways to talk to each other and keep each other encouraged. Like the rap music. I commend the rap music nowadays. Not all of it, but Tip, I appreciate his music. The music that he's making now. Like, he really turned over a new leaf, and I understand the rap that he was rapping about back, when Hustle Game and all that, first started. It was like he got in the rap industry, to sell this music, and he sold the music. Now he's rapping about what's really going on in the world. And I commend all our lyrical geniuses out here. Like, I really do commend them, only because they not just putting out crap no more. Jay-Z, big ups to him. Like, Kendrick Lamar and what's another one, babe? B.O.B. Who else? Trans-League. Like these fellas are really like shaking the industry up. And I appreciate it. Like, all the ones, Andre been spitting good knowledge. Nas, Ben. Like, it's so many of our black men, and I'm proud to say our black men. Like, yeah, you still got some of the rappers that rap about going to shoot each other and selling dope and all this and that. And I mean, that whatever sells the records, to get them out there. But they didn't just stay in that genre. They really started speaking truth. Like, they really started speaking knowledge. And they really, in the black nation, in the white nation, in the Arab nation, if everybody just realized we one nation, the world would be so great. If everybody knew that love was the key to heal everything. Like, bitch, shout outs to the fucking internet. Like, I don't even think they knew what the fuck they was putting out here. Like, I guess they thought that niggas, and not niggas, but everybody was just gonna stay asleep and not do research. Like, I'm 28 years old, been married 5 years. I don't look at no TV. I do look at the internet and I read the comments about some of the things that I'm interested in. And it's like, wow, if you step back and you stop looking at all this nonsense that's on TV, you won't be subjected to the stuff that's on TV. Excuse me, y'all. I cuss, but this is live, so hey. I'm just really, really grateful for our black men standing up in the industry. Now, since they're standing up, ain't no need for black people to turn their ear to it just because they ain't talking about doing drugs all the time. Like, yes, weed is the shit. Weed is great. Weed is everything. Weed comes from the earth. Why you think everything else is so easy to get? Like, yeah, you get locked up for having dope, cocaine, heroin, meth, and all that. Why weed? Why would they classify something that grows from the earth and they still make a profit out of it? Because they know that it's the best thing. It's the best thing to awaken yourself. Like, smoking weed is not bad. I won't say that you should smoke it out of a blunt or out of wakeboard papers, out of backwoods. No, me personally, I smoke my weed out of a wood tip because it's just more better. That's tobacco products. So of course you're gonna be addicted because you rolling your weed in tobacco. That it's a scheme. They are scheming you. Like, that's how they know that you smoke weed, because you go to the store and you buy what they put in the store. You've been sublimatized, and it's really fucked up. And I'm really grateful for the internet, and I'm really grateful for our black men. Shout out to my husband, Emmanuel Grant Caesar. But yeah, I'm really, really, really grateful for the way that things are becoming. Like, it's becoming to be a lot clearer. Like, if it's no hate, okay, white people had black people in slavery. Boom. Slavery been around always. And it's still a form of slavery right now. Like, so for you to break that chain, you gotta stop doing the slavery activities. Like, your mind, like, you are your own worst enemy. If you don't do what you want to do, then you're just following after somebody else and doing what they want to do. How are you fulfilling what you want to do? You got to smoke weed to really understand. Like, everybody thinks, oh, well, you gotta go out here and you gotta work 12 hours and you gotta slave and slave and slave, and you say you're slaving. Literally, people say, I'm out here slaving. People say that. And I'm like, so you know what it is, what it's called. So you know what you're doing, but you're still continuously to do it. And that's why I commend the black men in this rap genre at this moment. Big shout out to Andre 3000. I have loved his music ever since I was in the 6th grade at West Fulton Middle School. Yes, I absolutely loved it. Love his music.
Don't forget Ace Hood, man.
My baby shouting out Ace Hood because we just heard his new. I don't know if it's new. Like I said,
It's new. I know it's new.
My husband says it's new, but big shout outs to him. Like, stop believing everything that people tell you and you not do your own research. Like, the internet is absolutely here for you to do your own research. Like, research the things that you want to know. Like, somebody say something interesting, instead of you just putting it out, research that shit. Like, right now, Google is like instant. YouTube is instant. Like, you can really know knowledge. But you want to stay asleep. Don't stay asleep. TTWU. TTWU. Everybody will start understanding it. Everybody will start understanding it. Only because it's, you see the corruption in the world. Like, you can actually see the corruption in the world. I was born in 1989. I'm about to be 29 years old. From the time I had my remembrance at the age of, like, forever, like, you just think back and you just remember things, right? So it's like, nowadays, like, wow, like, it's really changed. It really has changed. And I'm just flabbergasted that people just was so sleep that they just let anything just go. Like you know the things that's in the Bible. Like you know that niggas don't believe in the Bible, but you have some Muslim friends or you have some Christian friends or you have friends that are religious and you know what's right from wrong, what they tell you in the Bible, like what the word says. You know what's right and wrong, but yet and still you want to be people pleasers. You want to do what people find is pleasing to you. Like you don't do what you want to do anymore. Like when the last time have you just went out to eat? Like I rarely see that. And then when I do see it, they on their phone eating and I'm like, wow, where is the time that you spend with yourself? Like you spend time with God and nobody don't have to tell you that God is real. You just know God is there. Like if you see this bad energy, you know it's a good energy. If you see this weak chain, you know that it's a strong chain. Like you just know, that there's good and bad. Like you know that there's broken fits. Like you know that. So what I'm grateful for is our black men not just putting out negativity now, like in this time, like now. Like I understand you had to put out music just to get where you're at now, and I commend y'all. Like, and I honestly can say I enjoy listening to the more hood music. Like it's just really real, if that makes sense. Like Jay-Z, oh my God, like who the fuck knew that he had that in him? Like, yeah, Jay-Z fire, but who knew that he had that in him to just come out and make a song? Like, you still a nigga. Like, it don't matter what type of nigga you is to this world that we're living in, you still a nigga. Like in the movies, they portray black people as niggas. Like in reality, black people is not the bad people. And I'm glad that our black men are waking up and finally realizing that. Like I commend those fellas, and I feel like I really had to go live just so niggas know, like I really am enjoying this genre of rap at this time, because it's not like everybody didn't need somebody to help them wake up. It's not like everybody just was all the way just there. Like ain't no way you just did not fall. Like everybody had to have somebody to be like, hey man, listen to me. Like the way that you stressing for no reason. Like they set this shit up for you to stress for no reason. Like you go to work just to goddamn pay the bills, and your check is not nearly enough to cover your bills unless you went to an Ivy League. And I, like now, because I am a cook at a job, really, really, known restaurant, but it's like you see so many people like out of work and they have the criteria and everything. And I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. Like this like it's really, really crazy. And it's crazy because I stopped working just because I just seen like everybody just on their phones all the time, like doing like dumb, and forgive me, not dumb, because it's whatever, they fleshly desire. Like you're really not seeing things when you don't know your one self. Like you gotta know that self within inside of you. Like you gotta know yourself. But it's like everybody was on their phone. Like playing, and there was this one particular game that everybody was sucked into, and I know y'all niggas know the game that I'm about to say, Candy Crush. It went from like overnight sensation, like everybody was playing Candy Crush, and I'm like, wow, wow, the internet can just goddamn, forgive me, the internet can just spread this game worldwide on everybody's phone, but you gotta go and literally research the things that you want to know. Like they keep you subjected to this bull and don't want you to really, really wake up. And it's not nothing like, oh, you sleep like this. And no, it's not like that. Like you just literally not seeing with your eyes. Like your eyes is the key to your soul. Like most niggas probably don't do eye exercises, and you niggas probably like, what the fuck is an eye exercise, nigga? Like literally look and look. Like you know how you can see things, like look, like really exercise your eyes instead of looking at this fucking TV. Forgive me. Instead of looking at this TV, like TV is, oh my god, it's manipulating. It's manipulating mankind, and I am glad for this rap gyra that we're in right now. Only because they telling you to turn off the TV. Like they telling you no matter what you do, you always gonna be a nigga. So you know what you need to do? All my niggas, we need to get together and start being as one. Everybody else is sticking together. Everybody. Everybody. The Chinese sticking with the Chinese, the Arabs sticking with the Arabs, the white people sticking with the white people, the black people. Hey man, we going to everybody's stores and buying everything and taking this crap back home. Hello? Of course you a slave. Like now they just selling you the meat when you used to just get the sloppy seconds for free. Yeah, you was out there picking cotton. The same thing you doing right now. Just the machine doing it. You just in an air conditioner ass got daggone little what tractor, trailer, or bush hog or whatever. You know the words. Anyway. It's just like, it's literally time for black people to be like, hey, let me go out here and start my own business. I'm going to hire 3 people and I'm going to put them on to start their own business, and they going to put 3 people on. And now, like, hey, now you got a line of black people owning things that's putting black people on. Like, you got a black-owned grocery store now. Like, these food stamps that we're getting, like, it's going in vain. Like, literally going in vain. I ain't never seen no black credit union just literally helping everybody. Like, yeah, there's some good ones out there. But I haven't seen one that literally helps the so-called minority. And another thing about the minority, meaning us. How the heck is we the minority? Like, first of all, why aren't we included when we're involuntary immigrants? Everybody else volunteered to come here. The Chinese volunteered to come to America. The Arabs volunteered to come to America. Everybody volunteered. We are involuntary immigrants. We didn't volunteer to come over to this mug. Some was already here, and the ones that was already here, I think them because they probably the ones that caused this great awakening with the blacks. Like, and it's not a race thing, but it is a race thing. Understand me. It's not a race thing like, oh, black people should hate white people, or black people should hate Chinese people, or black people should hate Mexicans. Fuck that. No, it's not that race. It's the race for black people to finally understand, like, hey, we gotta stick together.
I'm going to pick up energy drinks and blunts.
Okay, babe. But it's like,
Sugar.
What? I love you.
Love you too. Right back.
But it's like, that was my husband. He's getting ready to go to the store. But I'm literally am glad for this music right now. And I had a thought. I have lots of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts, okay? Okay. It's just rap music and R&B music is so in like right now. Like this industry thrives off of the rap music and the R&B and the pop. Okay. If all the black artists are literally speaking out on this, don't you think it's time for us to band with them instead of talking about these niggas like, hey, you got all this money, won't you invest in me? Like, I understand that they don't want you to invest in me, but why won't you invest in me? Because you look like you might run off with the money instead of literally trying to do the right thing. Like, black people is so used to stepping on each other to please everybody else. Like, you go against your grain, you go against your flock to flock with a other flock who really ain't flocking with you. And then you go back to your flock and you wonder why your flock is really not flocking with you. Now you want in the middle. Now you stuck in the middle. You don't know what flock is flocking with you for real. Cause ain't now one of them, cause you don't switched up, you switch grains. Ain't nothing wrong with speaking, ain't nothing wrong with having friendships, ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you go against what you know, and that's all of it is really just bullshit. Forgive me, but really, like, if black people stop trying to step on each other and instead pull each other up, like, it would be something great. It would be amazing. And I know it's gonna happen because I feel it. And I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad. Like, you got some atheists out there that don't believe that God's coming back, but they believe that it's a strong power and a strong force coming about. That's God. You hear me? Like, yes, this entity, bad energy, whatever you want to call it, yeah, it literally been ruling. If you know, if some of y'all believe in the Bible, if you know that transgender and being gay, if you know all of that is bad, why would you go to the polls and sign and vote so they can sign the bill and pass it? Like, now you done made that a law of the land, and God say you gotta obey the laws of the land. Like, so now you made it a law. Now you gotta obey it. Like, now they trying to put transgenders in women bathrooms. Like, you used to be a man, but now you're a woman, or you getting ready to transpire to be a woman, and you able to go in the bathroom with real women, with real children, that's girls. No, sir. No, sir. That's not okay. That's not cool. That's not okay. It's not. No. It's not. And I am proud of the genre that we're in right now. Like, if they're not scared to voice their opinion and they got a rap career to maintain, like, they celebrities, they're entertainers, like, this is how they live. Like, I work at a restaurant just to make a living. They entertain just to make a living. It's a job. All of it is a job. It's their job to advertise Gucci and red bottoms. It's their job to do that. So you, the black people who want to keep stepping on each other to go out there and rush and buy it, and then act like you better than the next person walking the street. How do I know? Because I was that person. When I was 17, I ain't always been woke. Like, I have not always been woke. Like I said, the music back in the day was T.I., Hustle Gang, Rubber Band Man. That's what it was. Me being from the west side of Atlanta. Hey, man, going to West Fulton. Hey, man. Hey, man, going to North Atlanta. Hey, man. It wasn't this music that they're spitting right now. Andre always been speaking the truth. But like, once again, I was young, and I'm glad that I'm grown, and I'm glad for the internet, because we have the power to research. We have the power to do right. We have the power to understand what's going on. Like, you don't have to believe this bull. You don't. Like, they messed up when they made the internet. Like, that's what they did. They messed up. Now they talking about 5G. How you think 5G is going to work? They already done program your subconscious. So you get these 5G networks, and you get these 5G little phone lines and all this good stuff. Really? You think that's good stuff? It's not good stuff. It's not good stuff. It's not. Okay? They absolutely know what they are doing. How you know we ran out of storage? Why is there storage? What is the storage? What have you stored up? These is all the questions that you will have the answers to if you really thought about it and you researched it when you're supposed to research it. Don't let your thoughts be in vain. Don't let this life just be in vain. It's a test. Like, wake up. Like, literally wake up. Ain't no way black people is still supposed to be in poverty. Ain't no way. No way. No way. I'm not going for it. If all of us just band together, hey man, I'm not gonna do no more brain surgeries until black people start getting treated right. I'm not gonna do no more heart transplant until black people get treated fairly with health care. I'm not gonna do no more nothing until black folks start getting the same equalities and the same equal opportunities as everybody else. But just because you're a brain surgeon getting paid what, I don't know what a brain surgeon get paid. I'm gonna look it up though. But hey man, you gonna look down at a black person that's bumming right now. And that person might just really be down because, hey, maybe you supposed to been that blessing. And then you just think about that person, you like, dang, that person was really, really down. Didn't have no good shoes on his feet, just looking any kind of way, like, wow. Like, what have they did with themselves? Like, why aren't they like me, Pride. Like, maybe you supposed to be that blessing to talk to them and give them encouraging words. But once again, we step on each other. How many black women know how to fry delicious chicken? Why black women ain't band together and made their own chicken franchise? So many black men know how to build well and do all this. Why is it not so common for you to see black contractors? It's a trust thing. They play us against each other. That's the thing. If you don't know how to play chess, you better learn how to play chess. You hear me? Like, chess is the game of life. Monopoly and chess. Like, if we wake up, if our black people wake up and band together, do you know that we will be able to monopolize the board within a year? Like the real world, like this fake ass world that they got us living in. Like, no, that's not what it is. Like, it's time to band together. Like, you see a black woman walking to the food stamp office. Don't just think she just going now just to get some benefits, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure she feel bad that she on welfare and her mama was on welfare and her grandma was on welfare, so it feel like a generational curse. So don't make her feel even worse killing her hope. Hope, love, laughter will heal the world. It will heal the world. Love will heal the world. If black people start loving each other, it will heal the world. Stop going against your grain. And I'm not saying be racist, because it ain't no be racist on nothing. Because you can't be racist because you're black. Black people can't be racist. How the hell black people can be racist? We didn't even know what the fuck the word meant. We didn't make that word up. So how the fuck could you be something? Excuse my language. But how could you be something that you didn't make up? But you want to get mad because now the nigga word is an empowering word. But now you want to say that don't say the word because it's demeaning. Who told you that that word was demeaning? The people who made it up? The people who start calling you that? Now they feel bad for calling you that. Now they don't want you calling yourself that. Why? Why? Because you made it a strong thing. You didn't let that word nigga kill you. You was a nigga. You went out there and you picked that goddamn cotton. You was that nigga to prove they ass wrong. Now, we being niggas can band together and have cotton fields and own it. Own it. People, it's so sleep to the point where you rather be staying in a apartment complex, right? And I'm not talking down on nobody right now. I'm just about to spit some knowledge. Listen to me now. You is standing in this apartment complex. Boom. You've been there probably like 5 years. You go to the club every now and then. You got a car. You got payments. You got insurance. You got this light bill. You got rent. Boom. You've been here about 5 years. And then you start wondering like, wow, all the money I don't spent in this rent, I can go get a piece of land in the country for little of that. For 5 years, you paying rent. In the city, you paying what? Probably $800, $850. Okay. For 5 years. You can buy an acre of land. You could put you 3 mobile homes. You could build you a house because you got money. Like, and money ain't nothing. Who told you money was something? That race that's winning, right? The Chinese, they got their own money. The white man, they got their own money. The Arabs, they got their own money. Where is niggas' own money? Where is niggas' own money? Yeah, we got a $2 bill. Cause we second, really? It's a subliminal thing. Like, they subliminalize you. Like, you're second best. Like, you ain't $1, you $2. Yeah, $2 more than $1, but it's a thing in the mind. Like, we can't make you a $5 because then you'll be all the way recognized and everybody likes fives. But who don't get a $2 bill broke to get $2 to get them $2 instead of having a $2 bill? Like, really? It's time, and I'm grateful for this genre of rap music that we're in right now. Because it's time for black people to band together. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Like, the message of this conversation today is I commend the black men who's lyrically expressing through their music how it really is. Okay? Like, how it really is. Even in the music industry, they deal with racism. And racism is a word, if you break it down, it's race. It's a race. You hear that? Like, you running this race. Like, you're a NASCAR driver and you're trying to win this race. Like, race, like trying to get there. Running race. So, something to ponder on, black people. TTWU. Time to wake